Hey everyone, I wanted to discuss external rotation of this guy, the humerus. What is external rotation? Well, it is this motion here. If we are weak in this motion here, if our rotator cuff muscles are weak, we might get things that are, or we might get impingement, which is associated with pain. So when we press, not usually when we pull, when we rotate, when we do side raises, that sort of stuff, we might feel a bit of pain in your shoulder, generally in the middle part of your shoulder. Now, obviously, this changes person to person, but that's usually where your diagnosis will occur. If you have any shoulder rotator cuff or shoulder impingement, you'll feel it tends to be in the middle there. And it can get quite bad. I've had it to the point where I've had to rehab it for 3 to 4 weeks and I couldn't bench press, which sucked. So it's important to be aware of. Big thing here is I see a lot of guys walking around the gym doing this with dumbbells, okay? Or they'll walk around the gym doing this. That does a whole lot of nothing. Why? Because when we're doing this, our biceps are taking over. When we're up here, our stronger muscles, being our shoulder muscles, take over instead as well. So our shoulder muscle stabilizes here, front, middle, side, delt, whatever, they all stabilize. Instead of allowing our rotators to be challenged, our external rotators to be challenged, these guys kick in. And that's them all day. They can do that all day. It's not gonna challenge our muscles responsible for external rotation. So how can we challenge the muscles responsible for external rotation? Well, let me show you. A big favorite of mine is a lying external rotation exercise. So we have our elbow pinned in the side, we are leaning slightly over, and we're pulling up, trying to pin our elbow into the side and squeezing. We want to keep this a bit high rep, okay? Because I believe it's really unnecessary to challenge such a small muscle group with a heavy load immediately, especially when we're just trying to strengthen them. They don't need to be challenged in this way. A lot of time people will have injuries in this area too, so going heavy load immediately won't help. It's better to go low load, so grab a kilo or even a water bottle, kilo dumbbell or a water bottle, and get working. So we're here and rep that out. We kind of want everything at 90 degrees. Once you feel a burning sensation in the mid part of your shoulder, switch it over, usually about 15 to 20 reps, okay? The next one I want to show you guys is one that I learned from the Australian strength coach, Sebastian Orub, and it's pretty decent. I like it. It's more comfortable, arguably, than the lying one. A lot of people struggle with the lying one because balance and just lack of coordination, I suppose. It's kind of hard to lay sideways on a bench leaning over. Feels awkward. So this one is a seated variation where you're on the floor and it's nice. Hello. So this one, this leg here is kicked out here. This guy here is sort of 90 degrees. Hello. And we want our elbow dug into the top of our knee here, and we just want to allow for a full range of rotation. Full internal, full external. Fully internal, full external. I think both are good exercises. Don't really have a horse in the race when it comes to whatever one you use, just that you use the right one. Because these guys don't work, these guys don't work. I guarantee once you try this motion, the line or this variation, you'll feel it in your rotators. A big thing that I want you all to take home with you, and this is obviously a case-by-case basis. However, your rotators are a very, very small muscle group. So I don't think it's important to challenge them at the start of your workout. If you want to warm them up, I believe they will become fatigued fairly quickly as they're an assistance muscle group. I may be personally wrong, but that's my belief. It's open to interpretation, however you guys feel. But I think, and what I've been told by a lot of physios, is that these external rotation exercises should be done at the end of your workout, okay? And it does follow the same principles of when you train, you should do the let's say your bench press first, then an incline press or whatever it may be, then a shoulder press, then a tricep exercise. So going from a compound movement to more isolation. So using the most weight at the start to then using the least weight at the end. It does follow that same basic programming principle. So using our lighter loads at the end of the workout, I think that's really important. Now with mobility and stuff, if you're struggling with mobility around external rotation, you should look at what you need to externally rotate for. If you're a gymnast, yeah, probably you'll need some more external rotation, but if you play footy or you're a powerlifter or you're just a guy in the gym, you don't need to be able to be that mobile here. It doesn't really serve much of a purpose. I'm not very mobile there, but I can do a good job doing what I do without pain. Anyway, I hope you find this video informative. Hope this helps. Please don't fucking do this anymore in the gym. It hurts. Hurts. Okay. Love you all. This is such a weird... Whee! Love you all. Bye.